Hello, everybody, and I am continuing on, and I am gonna go ahead and dive right into the next topic of how autism affects my life. I will be sharing about the different aspects of socializing, from social cues to public interaction to online interaction and anything, and also everything else in general that covers socializing and stuff. The first thing I am gonna go ahead and share is about social cues. Sorry, hold on, gotta get a drink of coffee. Social cues. As some people might know, people on the autism spectrum have a hard time understanding and dealing with social cues and stuff. This is something that I wouldn't say I constantly have trouble with, but it is pretty hard for me to understand some social cues, but like a lot of things, since my diagnosis back in 2007, social cues is something that has always been hard for me, although it is getting a little bit better. But in general though, sometimes from time to time I do have to ask people what they mean so I can understand things better. Alrighty, that's a little bit about social cues. The next thing I am gonna talk about is social interaction. Now, this is gonna be twofold. I'm gonna first talk about social interaction in public and stuff first. Social interaction in public sometimes is kind of a scary thing for me from time to time, although once again I am getting better at it. But like a lot of things, I can come across as not making sense, or in patterns, as I'll describe in a little detail. The next subject of online is I tend to sometimes go in circles, meaning the wording may be different, but I essentially repeat things over and over a few times and that sort of thing. It's one of the reasons, I guess, why sometimes the reason I don't get out that much. There's physical reasons, but also, and mental health reasons, but the big majority why I don't get out that much is because of the amount of social interaction I want, or in this case don't want, which I'll go ahead and finish this up and go ahead and go right into the second of these three categorized things and talk about social phobia, and which ties in with social interaction publicly. That, like some other things, once again has gotten better over the last 3 years. I am, like I just said, getting better about that. There are times that, my nerves do show, and like like some with social phobia, I do sometimes have a little fear and anxiety of being around large crowds of people and stuff, which ties into not going to Walmart, for example, a lot, is so I don't have to deal with that kind of chaos and stuff. Anyway, I will go ahead and now talk about social interaction online. Obviously, that's a different dynamic than being in public, and obviously to a degree, it is lots easier and stuff, and so, but there's still times though that sometimes, like in public, I don't make sense and have to repeat myself or explain things better to others. The biggest being sometimes not going into full detail about things, or something over the last 5 years I can tell that sometimes really annoys people or irritates them or confuses is my being the abbreviation king, such as posting things like W10, which of course meaning Windows 10, that sort of thing, and other things. And so I have a bad habit of abbreviating a lot of things, thanks in part to my 1 year at a community college of learning shorthand. So anyway, that's a side note and stuff. Oh, what? Sorry, one more little interruption. Got to get some more coffee. Sorry about the number of times I woke up at 7, and so it's almost 10 a.m. and I'm still not awake. Let's see. I've talked about public interaction, social phobia, online socializing. I would say socializing in general is a hard thing, particularly this ties in also, you can say, with processing things. And so those two, I would say, go hand in hand. Processing things kind of slow, and socializing, anyway, it leads to obviously very interesting conversations on the phone or in public, given that it takes me a bit longer to process things, and so sometimes people make the erroneous assumption that I don't care about them, or I don't want to interact, which is simply untrue. It's just that I'm on a slower timer. See, and here's an example. It's like some people can essentially say normal people can go ahead and process like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And for me and others on the spectrum, it's going to be more like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that sort of thing. So going forward, as I get to, it's like, here's an example, like going forward for my friends on Discord or anybody else that I do through video chat or Skype or etc., so they can better understand that I'm not gonna be like snap, snap, snap like that. It takes me a little while. It's not so much hesitation and stuff, but I just have a slow motor. It's kind of like some people have a Ferrari, some people have a regular sedan, and like I have an old clunker that anyway, that's an example. Anyway, I guess that is pretty much everything I can cover concerning socializing in general. And so, anyway, I am going to go ahead and wrap this topic up, and I guess go ahead and think of the next thing I would like to discuss, and once again do like some mass topics, and so people can at least through these last few videos can get a nice decent understanding of myself. Anyway, I guess for anyone that I guess is just seeing this and not quite catching up, I guess I'll go ahead and do a required thing and share if you like this content and enjoy these videos of my vlog, go ahead and click on the desktop icon in the lower right hand corner and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Take care and have a nice day.